Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Warships Legends. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we have our, game here tonight brought to you by Super Sneaky Ninja Yadachi. Totally balanced in every way possible. So, while that's going on in the background, I've got some things I need to tell you. Most notably is the fact that I have an announcement. Now, I was planning on this being towards the end of the year because I wasn't quite ready or where I thought that I should be in order to make this thing happen. But I have expedited said thing to officially putting in my 2 weeks notice at work. I literally, I've been doing a lot of work at both work and here on YouTube. And I really, really enjoy what I do on YouTube. And I've just been getting kind of fed up at work. And it's not so much work's fault. Work hasn't changed in the 7 years I've been there. It's the same over and over and over again. And so it's not work's fault. It hasn't changed. But it's just, if I'm going to take my channel to the next level, I need time to do so. And I do not have enough time to do that while I'm working full-time and doing this. So, that's my big announcement. That's why today I made the cryptic announcement there, just kind of saying that I was extremely afraid of what I was going to be doing. Like, I'm petrified. I've never done anything like this before. This is a huge commitment. And the only way I'm going to make it through this is with you guys' help. You guys have been fantastic. Hello, Moss. I kind of anticipated you being exactly right there because I've played this once or twice. Wait for it. Got him. And, now that we have the advantage, let's go ahead and try to finish him off, shall we? We get a fire, too. And the fire is going to be his death. He already had to have used it for the flooding, and now he's on fire, and now he's dead. Like, that's how quickly the Yadachi can handle other destroyers. You're also going to see some of the most fantastic ninja moves you have ever seen in a Yadachi. I promise. I don't say these things very often, but if you like my super sneaky ninja play that I make in my destroyers, you're going to enjoy this game. Now, I know, right off the bat, you're probably going, "Oh, Spartan, you're in a destroyer is such fun." No, trust me. Trust me. It gets better. It's fantastic. It's a little slow to start, I'll give you that. I say slow to start. We just killed a destroyer in the first 2.5 minutes of the game. It's not exactly what I would call a slow start. Especially a destroyer that had the advantage of having sonar and better firepower than us and more hit points than us. Sometimes skill takes the place of, having better equipment. But that being said, I could have just gotten extremely lucky. I know that destroyers like to run straight to that island, so that's why I like to throw those out there. And with these Screamer Torps, and this is what I say all the time, everybody's like, "Oh, Spartan, but I use these Torps, and I use these Torps," and that's fine. Whatever you guys want to do is fine with you, but personally, the Screamer Torps are just too freaking good. Yes, you got to get close, but if you've got a sneaky build on your ship, you are going to have an absolute blast. And we are definitely going to have an absolute blast. Now, right off the bat, we capture this base, and look, the other destroyer has showed up. I haven't noticed yet. Oh, look, I'm detected. Oh, now I notice. Oh, God, it's a Kagero. I make a right turn, and this almost bites me right in the backside. Oh, God, slow down, turn in. Woo! Torpedo beats. That was death right there. That's the first time that death has stared us in the face and we have laughed at him. Don't worry, there'll be more. With a Kagero here, the Rishilu is out there doing absolutely nothing to help his team, other than maybe bothering the guys on my team. That's fine. I am not concerned about that. This is a domination match. I'm in a destroyer. How many times have I said, multiple times, I know, but how many times have I brought up the fact that the entire point of a destroyer in a domination is to capture bases, am I right? So yes, we got one of their destroyers off the map early. Huge advantage for our team. We've lost a battleship. That sucks. But with our ability to get in close and absolutely wreck everybody in front of us, we are about to have one heck of a game. And I might say that this is probably the single best destroyer game that I've had. No, I take that back. We've had some really good destroyer games in some of the matches, but this is the best one I've had in the Adachi. How about that? This is definitely the best game I've had in the Adachi. From start to finish, I do a lot of things right in this match. I do fail later, but that's for later. We'll discuss that. Now, right now, I have my eyes set on a Bismarck. Why do I have my eyes set on a Bismarck? Because Bismarck is coming across the center of the map. The only problem is Bismarck is escorted by none other than a Baltimore. And I don't know about you, but I don't feel like getting into a fight with a Baltimore. So, we've got to play this very, very careful. And very, very careful indeed is what we're about to do. And in case you just missed that, their Kagero just torped our Belfast. I know. It's insanity. But it's not preferable, but it is a thing. Anyway, as we're dialing down the distance, trying to get within that 8-kilometer sweet spot of being able to torp this Bismarck, this freaking Baltimore gets a little too close for my comfort. Now, there's already a York sinking right here, so I've got to be careful of that. But, you know, I realize that the Bismarck is not going to get into a position for me to shoot before this guy in the Baltimore gets close enough to absolutely punch me in the mouth. So we're going to go ahead and attack the Baltimore. Now, I'm going to launch these torps in a very, very wide spread because I don't know what he's going to do. And I know that as long as I get one good hit, that's going to turn this fight into our favor. But if I can get two, he's done. Let's be real. Like, he's just not going to be able to survive 2 hits from a Yadachi. Not with, 15% damage reduction or 12% damage reduction. I mean, these things are capable of doing 22,000 damage. And he's not paying attention as he gets ready and, wait for it, got him. 2 hits, all his health gone, and immediately finished by the Moss's torpedoes. So having the faster torps there were definitely preferable in our favor. Now, right now, I know what you're thinking. Spartan, you need to get into base, remember? Yes, I do, and I'm heading that direction. But first, I got a bone to pick with this Bismarck. Now, I stopped by and joined Mr. Fat Guy Gaming in his live stream tonight, and I actually failed to do more damage than the Bismarck in our division by 7,000 damage, and I just can't live with that. I will never hear the end of it, I'm sure. So, I'm going to take it out on this Bismarck. Now, while I may not have been able to torp the Bismarck before, this time is a little different. He's going to force himself in front of said island up ahead. And that means he's in my territory. This is an absolute devastating strike waiting to happen. If you're in a battleship and you know there's a destroyer, use islands. Do it. It will save your life. Literally. So you're going to see I launch some torps in the normal spot and then I lead it a little bit and then launch it again. That's going to allow me to hopefully catch him off guard. If the first ones lag a little behind, which, I mean, they're 80 knot torpedoes. They're not likely to lag behind. But if they do, then the second set of torps will finish him off. Because, let's be real, it only takes a couple of these torps to sink anything in the game. They hit hard. And then on top of that, he gets touched right before my torps get to him. And wait for it. Yep, there's 2 more torps. Come on. Yep, got him. 3 torps and all his health disappears. And that takes us up to a whopping 82,000 damage. And we're in the 3rd base capping. Now, where's their Kagero? Their Kagero was on top of me. And he left me alone. And I have since absolutely murdered his team and started capturing the 3rd base, which is going to guarantee our win in the unfortunate scenario that I screw up. Which is probably for the best, because I would rather win the game. Don't get me wrong, when I'm recording, I really prefer to get damage, because obviously you guys want to see high damage games. But I also like to win, and this Richelieu just turned broadside in front of a destroyer that has 80 knot torpedoes. And as you can see, I knew he was turning, so he's going to speed up a little bit. So we led the actual computer's thing because we know he's going to be going faster than that. And we almost didn't lead it enough. Because watch where we actually hit him. And of course he loses all of his health right there. But it doesn't matter because we catch him with 2 and it would have been a 3rd. So that would have been a possible 60,000 damage done again. As we take our damage over 103,000 damage done. And our 3rd kill of the game. And then I noticed this Iowa. This Iowa is sailing towards me. Now obviously the Kagero's playing support. I get that. He's escorting this Iowa. I don't know why. I guess he's being a nice guy. Maybe they're in a division. I don't know. I don't pay attention. All I know is this Iowa can't kill me in one shot very often. It might happen. Don't get me wrong. It could very well happen. But it's not likely. So watch what I'm going to make the decision to go straight at him. And we also spot their Kagero. Now, I'm going to make the controversial call here and go for their battleship. Why? Because, yes, the Kagero is a threat, but I want the damage, and the Kagero does not have the ability to take out my entire team before we get all of the points. Now, I do shoot him, I get some damage, we get the fire, we're going to go ahead, and we know he's going to be launching torps. This is not a surprise, so we are not going to sit idly by and wait for the torps to pop up. As you can see, first dodge, no problem whatsoever. Oh wait, he launched the other ones. Guess what? Second dodge, no problem whatsoever, Sunshine. Guess what? You're just not, no, you're not going to take me out with torpedoes, Sunshine. However, while I'm trying to shoot you, I can't torp him. So I'm going to send the torps, and of course the Iowa is going to introduce himself to me. Now, I don't know which way this guy's likely to go, but at this range, he is not dodging these torpedoes. So we're going to try to finish off the Kagero. Unfortunately, Kagero and Iowa teaming up on me means my certain death. But we narrowly miss out on the Kraken here. Just narrowly. The game's almost over. We're going to get the points. And that Kagero has no health left. If we had gotten a fire, it's game over, Kraken. But we didn't. But it's still game over because 1,000 points has been reached. 132,786 damage. Not too shabby for a battleship captain, eh? Yeah, not bad at all. So, we got the Confederate, we got the High Caliber, we got Devastating Strikes, we got all the medals pretty much, and we made 639,000 silver at Tier 7. Not too shabby. So if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.